All right, I think I'm in.
You can start waving because there's people are joining us.
All right, just unplug my headphones. I don't know if that makes a difference. I think I had those in, so I couldn't hear anything.
You put your headphones, and I don't think you'll be able to hear me.
Okay, yeah.
Are we set? You good?
All good, yep.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hey, Volleywood, good morning. Happy Sunday. This is Ace, and joining us this morning, live from California, we have UC Irvine men's volleyball player, Jonny Bowl. Jonny, how's it going?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
No, thanks for doing this. How's everything postseason? How's life for you postseason?
It's going well. We're back in school, back to playing beach together and just having a good time. So we're doing well.
Jonny, let's kind of go back to like the first time that you actually played volleyball. Tell us briefly like how you ended up playing volleyball as a sport. You're from Arizona, correct?
I am from Arizona, yep.
Yeah, how did it start for you?
So I originally played volleyball in junior high just kind of for fun for my school team, and then actually going into high school, my dad signed me up for a volleyball camp, not realizing that it was actually a girls' volleyball camp. So I showed up the first day, and I was the only guy there, and I felt really out of place, but I stayed for the day, and then later the coach told my parents, like, you should sign this kid up for club volleyball, and kind of from then I just fell in love with it. That's that.
Where did you play in high school?
Chandler High School.
How was it for you? Were you the tallest, or did you already start, once you started competing for volleyball, did you kind of like start to figure out that, oh, this is what I want to do, this is the sport that I want to play in?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, growing up, I played football, baseball, basketball, soccer. For fun, I played tennis and golf, and I just never found the passion for a sport like I did with volleyball, and didn't find that burning pursuit in me until I kind of started playing volleyball.
Now, you're pretty tall. You're 6'7". Like, were you already tall back in high school?
Yeah. So I've been tallest my whole life, and then until I got to UC Irvine. But I think probably freshman year of high school, I was 6'3". Probably hit a growth spurt to 6'5" later that year, and then slowly got up to 6'7".
Now, Jonny, tell us briefly how you ended up playing for UC Irvine. Because again, you're from Arizona. Like, how did what the route that you take to get to UC Irvine? How was it, or how did you get there?
I reached out to NIF, and once I got to see the campus and kind of the way they do things here, I just knew it was for me, and I love the way things are done here, and the guys live in Newport, so that's super fun, and I don't know, it just felt like a perfect fit for me.
Now, when you say you reached out, like, did you do the usual things that other athletes do, like they post their highlight videos or they send it to coaches? Did you take that route as well?
Yeah, so I just created a little video, and I emailed, a few coaches and got a response from NIF.
Now, first impression, playing for the volleyball team at UC Irvine.
First impression? Oh man, this first year was awesome, and didn't get the result we wanted, but I learned a bunch from the seniors. we work hard, and it's fun to travel around playing volleyball. So
Now, being a freshman, can you share any volleyball tip that a seniors like share too?
any volleyball tips? Uh, I
Or
think
like just something generic, like a tip that you will never forget?
a tip I will never forget. I think that uh, some of the best advice I got is simple, but when my head is running and I'm thinking a lot, uh, the best advice I've gotten is, hey, just play ball. So I think that's the biggest thing is just to go out there and just play free, play loose, and do what I love.
Because ball is life, right?
Ball is life. That's right.
Now, Johnny, you're a student athlete. It's not easy because you practice and then you guys travel and then you compete. How do you balance school and volleyball?
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, and it definitely requires a lot of time management. I pretty much write out my schedule for every time slot of the week going into it, and just kind of have an understanding of when I need to be doing what, and uh, I also make sure I get some time with my teammates too, and so it's just all about balance and all about making sure that you're prepared.
Now, describe to us your life outside school and volleyball. Like, what do you do on the weekend? Like, for example, like, do you go out? Like, have you made a lot of friends since going to UC Irvine? Because again, you're from Arizona.
Right. Yeah, I'd say all my friends at Irvine are, for the most part, volleyball players, and then a lot of other athletes as well. It's pretty cool that the UC Irvine athletics community just kind of all gets along, gets together, and then uh, on the weekends, I'd say that for the most part, we're going out and playing beach in Newport and spending time together. So that's kind of the weekend is we just spend a lot of time at the beach playing beach.
Now, as far as support system, again, I'm guessing your family is all the way back in Chandler, correct?
They are, yeah.
How do you connect with your support system, with your family? Like, how important is communication to you with your family and with your other loved ones?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a group chat with my parents that we're pretty active in, just kind of staying in touch, and then I make sure to try to see them. They come out to the games, and so it's always super nice to see them, and I'm just super thankful for all that they've given me, and yeah.
How is it being an anteater? Are you kind of like used to that term? Like, you see everybody in volleyball are known as the anteaters. Like, are you kind of used to it? What makes someone a great anteater?
I mean, I don't know if people really have put this into perspective, but an anteater is really a devastating mascot. If you put yourself in the perspective of an ant, there's really nothing scarier than an anteater. So, people laugh at the mascot, but I think that an anteater is a truly devastating, ferocious mascot. So I'm proud to be an anteater.
Maybe no one has ever asked you this, but do they make sounds by chance? Do you happen to know?
I mean, the sound that we make here is zot, zot, zot. So I guess that's the sound of an anteater's tongue hitting an ant.
Now, Johnny, speaking of that, do you guys have any team cheer? You know how some teams do, like when someone scores an ace, when someone scores a block, like you guys do a random cheer for that person. Do you guys have that?
I mean, this year we had Kubi, the Frenchman, and so he, before games, he would just kind of yell in English and French, whatever he felt like, and we just got excited about it. So that was fun.
Now, if we kind of go back to the season, the 2019 season, you survived playing Pac-12, correct? No, Big West.
Yeah, Big West.
Sorry. How was it for you guys overall? Like, what are your overall thoughts from this recently concluded season?
It was a really strong conference this year. It's going to continue to be strong in the future. The tournament in Hawaii was fun. It was awesome to play in front of 10,000 fans, sold out. And yeah, it's a strong conference. We need to figure out a way to get past that semifinal game and win the championship in the future, and that's what we're working for.
Now, the NCAA tournament is coming up. It's next week in Long Beach. Hawaii and Long Beach are in the, let's say, final four already, being the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams. Just a quick question: who do you think will win it? I mean, you've played against those two teams, in the number 1 and number 2 teams. Like, who do you think has it to win the national championship? Again, Hawaii is the number 1 team. Long Beach is hosting, and in front of the crowd, the home crowd. Who do you think will win it?
I think it's going to be an all-out battle. Those are two really strong teams that play well together. They kind of know their identity and have a very strong system. And they're both winning teams. I think one loss each. No, 2 losses for Hawaii. 2 losses. Yeah, 2 losses each. So I mean, they're neck and neck. That match in Hawaii was a slugfest, but we'll see how Hawaii carries to the mainland.
Now, Jonny, before we go to the next part of this interview, you play as an opposite hitter, correct?
Yeah, I'd call myself a pin hitter, just kind of left outside and opposite.
Now, what are the qualities or important skills that a pin hitter like yourself must have to be efficient?
I think that being an outside and opposite, you actually have two different qualities that you need. I think on the opposite, you need to be kind of a serial killer. Just you're out there to score points. You're out there to get blocks, and really you're just out there to kind of be a force. And on the outside, it's a lot smoother. You need to pass the ball. You can't be a black hole in defense. So I think that an outside hitter, you have to obviously be a lot more of a well-rounded player. But I think that when I'm playing opposite and outside, it's two different things as far as what you need.
Gotcha. Okay, Jonny, so we've done the first part. Now we go to the next part, which is called Rapid Questions, but I've kind of updated this as of late, and it's kind of like name 3 things. So what you're going to do is that I'll throw in a question, and what you need to do is you answer me with 3 things or whatever 3 items I'm asking for. It's pretty fun. It's about volleyball, and also it's about non-volleyball questions.
Sounds good.
Cool?
Yep.
Okay, so you need to answer it as fast as you can.
All right.
It's like the 5-second rule, but we don't have a timer. So anyways, okay, here we go. Jonny, name 3 things that you do before a match.
For a match, I play games with my team, maybe take a quick nap, and get my shoes ready.
Now, name 3 of your role models in life.
3 of my role models in life. My parents, Nif, and Brian Wagner.
Now, name 3 things that left-handed people do best.
Hit volleyballs, throw pitches, and we eat different. We eat cool.
Are you artistic? I'm a left-handed I'm left-handed, and I always read that left-handed people can also be artistic. Are you, by chance, artistic?
I'm not artistic.
No? Like you draw, you sing, you dance?
All terribly. I have fun with all of them, but none of them are good.
Okay, Okay, now, Johnny, name 3 words to describe UCI men's volleyball team.
Hardworking, goofy, and unified.
Name 3 words to describe you.
I'd say hardworking again. Tall, and fun.
Hello?
Are you still there?
Yeah, still here.
Yeah, I said hardworking, tall, and fun.
Now, name 3 words to describe your volleyball journey so far.
Wow. Unexpected, lucky, and incredible.
Now, name 3 dishes you can cook.
3 dishes. Eggs, toast, and pancakes. Breakfast.
Now, name 3 Disney movies.
3 Disney movies. Lion King, Toy Story, Cinderella.
Name 3 Avengers.
Hulk, Hawkeye, Iron Man.
Now, name 3 volleyball teammates you will never forget.
I'd say all my UCI teammates. Patrick, JB, Joel, Dante, all those guys.
Now, name 3 skills you'd like to improve next season. Volleyball skill.
All-around player, passer, defender, and blocker.
Now, name 3 of your favorite holidays.
Christmas, Halloween, and say Easter.
Name 3 classes in school you find very easy.
Writing, philosophy, and
PE. I'm kidding.
PE. Yeah, PE's easy.
Wait, you still take PE?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I was very good at PE though. Always got an A.
Now, Johnny, name 3 things we should not see in your bedroom.
You should not see in my bedroom. Better never see relish, mayonnaise, or any
Mustard. Okay.
no, mustard's great. Any nasty sauces like that.
Well, speaking of that, name 3 food items that are part of your diet, of your volleyball diet.
Chipotle as much as possible, and any combination of meat and rice. It's kind of my go-to.
Now, Johnny Bowles, name 3 apps you use every day.
3 apps I use every day: Instagram, messages, and look through Twitter.
Now, name 3 things that you do when you are frustrated.
Lean on my teammates, lean on my coaches, and work to calm myself down.
Now, name 3 things that you do when you're happy.
I laugh a lot. I go to the beach, and I eat a lot of food.
Now, Johnny Bowles, name 3 countries you want to visit.
3 countries. I want to go to Brazil. I want to go to Indonesia, and I want to go to. I want to go to the Caribbean.
Now, name 3 of the funniest people that you know.
I'd say Patrick Sohacki on our team is one of the funniest. Matt Kavanaugh and who's the next funniest guy on our team? Dante makes me laugh quite a bit too.
Now, name 3 songs that you sing in the shower.
3 songs. I'd say anything. Daniel Caesar, I like a little country, and hip hop.
Now, just a random thought. Name 3 of the Kardashians.
Kim, and then Chloe and Kylie.
Perfect. Yeah, you nailed it. And name 3 animals to describe you. And the sound that they make.
Anteater, Zot. I'm an anteater all the way through. I don't know any others.
You could be maybe you could be a giraffe.
I am a giraffe. Yeah, I get that one sometimes.
Well, what sound do they make?
What time does a giraffe make? It's a great question. I'd say.
But they do make sounds, just to let you know.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
What sound is that?
You have to do it, and I'll let you know.
They roar.
Okay, they don't. But okay. You could be I don't know, it could be you're pretty tall, like anything that is tall. But anyway, Jonny, name 3 spots at UC Irvine that you always go to.
The anteatery to eat. Spend a lot of time in our team room, and UTC with Chipotle, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, all those good spots.
And finally, name 3 things that you miss about home.
I miss my family. I honestly miss the gyms out there, just the time spent at Aspire and Spiral and my high school. And then I'd say Floridino's, some of the good restaurants back home.
Jonny, how often do you go home?
At the beginning of the year, I was able to make some trips home. My dad works for American Airlines, so it makes it easy to get back and forth. And so I was making a trip a little more often back at the beginning, but I'd say here I'm dialed in for about 5 months.
Gotcha. Now, Jonny, the next part of this interview is pretty much you get to thank people who have been there for you since day one on and off the volleyball court. So what I'm going to do, I'll throw in some names, and you say a few words to thank them. Cool?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, of course, let's start with your family, all the way from Chandler, Arizona.
My family. I want to thank my parents for the way they raised me and for always putting me and my sister first, and for being so selfless and teaching me the importance of family and what to look for in family. So, and then of course my sister for just always being a foundation for me and always being right there.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Now, what about UCI men's volleyball team and the program itself?
UCI men's volleyball, my new family. I want to thank Nif for how hard he works for us and for the culture he's created. And then I want to thank my teammates just for always being by my side and for having so much fun with me.
Your teammates.
My teammates. Yeah, thank you to my teammates for always pushing me, for being there for the good and the bad with each other, and for all the great memories we've made on road trips and here in Irvine.
Anteater Nation, the entire Anteater family, you use the Irvine family, the fans, supporters, every person that's part of the program as well.
There's so many people to thank. There's so many people involved in the whole program and the school, and I want to thank them for giving me this awesome opportunity, this great place to be, and for the fans for spending their weekends coming to our games.
Past and present coaches.
Past coaches, I want to thank Brian Wagner, Bobby Robson, Beth Nunaviller, Justin Hobson, Andrew Yamashiro. Am I missing anyone? Oliver Deutschman. Those people taught me the game and taught me more. And current coaches are just continue to elevate my game and elevate my growth as a person. So can't thank them enough.
Now, your non-volleyball friends, I'm sure you have those non-volleyball friends who kind of still like support you and, push you to keep going. Any words for them?
Yeah, I want to thank my non-volleyball friends for being able to sometimes not talk volleyball, and because there's a lot of it. I have a best friend from third grade that's out here in California, so it's super cool to still be friends with him.
Who is this friend? Hey, let's give this friend a shout out.
Shout out Cole Melton, Loyola Marymount.
Got it, perfect. Did I forget anyone else, Johnny?
No, I think that my family, my teammates, my coaches, those are the main people.
Supporters, your friends.
Yeah, those are the main people.
Okay, well, let's do this. Johnny, out of the blue, it may sound creepy and strange and weird, but out of the blue, 3 people walk in, like wherever you are now, 3 people walk in, and guess what? You see Johnny from the past, Johnny from the present, and Johnny from the future. If you could say something to Johnny from the past, what would you want to tell him?
I'd want to tell him to not worry about the little things, kind of don't overthink too much, and just carry on.
Johnny from the present.
Keep working hard, keep the priorities straight, and look forward to what's next.
Well, the next one is your future, Johnny from the future.
Johnny from the future, hopefully looking back with a couple championships in college and a few more awesome volleyball experiences. And I hope that Johnny from the future doesn't have regrets of not doing enough.
Perfect. Won't it be like really crazy if you see Johnny from the future and he's like 7'3" and 7'4", 7'4"?
Yeah, that's getting a little. At that point, I don't know if I'm going to be able to move and be athletic. So there is a cutoff point.
Johnny, you know what? Pretty sure you've experienced, the highs and the lows of life with your volleyball career, with your non-volleyball life as well. If you could kind of describe your journey so far, like everything that you've been through so far, again, with the highs, with the lows, with the victories and the defeats, how would you describe it?
I really feel lucky to have experienced what I've experienced. Got to go to Bahrain a couple years ago for the youth national team. That was awesome. Constantly being humbled by better players, constantly learning, and I'd say I'm lucky to experience all that I've experienced. It's been so fun.
Now, you know what? I just randomly thought of this question. Now, it's a question inspired from Avengers Endgame. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it 2 nights ago.
Okay. Oh, good thing. So my question is, well, you know what they did, right? Like they kind of played with time travel.
Yeah.
Oops, spoilers. If you could actually travel to a certain time in your life from the past, I'd say,
Mm-hmm.
where would you want to go, or which year you would want to revisit, and why?
Which year would I want to revisit?
It's not going to change the present or the future. So yeah, which year you would want to revisit and why?
I'm gonna say 2017 summer, after my junior year. That whole summer with the youth national team was just so much fun.
Perfect. Jonny, before I let you go, I'm not going to let you go without doing the photo booth challenge. Is that cool? So pretty sure you've been to a photo booth, right?
Right.
And you know what you do inside a photo booth. You make all these crazy, silly, serious faces, correct?
Yep.
So let's do this. So before I let you go, I hope it's okay with you, let's do the photo booth challenge. You need to do 3 poses. Crazy, serious, sexy pose. Okay, so I'll do 3, 2, 1, and then you do, a specific pose.
All right.
Deal?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. The craziest pose you can do in a photo booth. At the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, strike a pose. Now let's do the most serious face you can make.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, strike a pose. Way too serious. And finally, the sexiest pose you can make in front of a photo booth Volleywood camera. At the count of 3, Jonny Bowles, here we go. 3, 2, 1, strike a pose. Birding. Jonny, thank you so much. Hope you had fun. This is your first Facebook Live experience, correct?
This is the first one, yeah. Thank you for having me.
Good luck. Enjoy postseason. Good luck in the seasons to come and the years to come. Hopefully I get to meet you in person one of these days. Once again, thank you so much. Enjoy your Sunday.
Thank you.
Take care, Jonny.
Bye-bye.